Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Steeler Rod, and first off, I'd like to tell the nation, this must everybody in general, Happy Thanksgiving. And it's early in the morning here. I'm sitting here sipping my coffee, and I'm just stoked for the lead up to this game on Sunday against the Seattle Seahawks. Got a lot of stuff to discuss. And, I wanted to make this video yesterday, but I was really busy with my Uber driving. I got a lot of rides yesterday, really busy, never really had the time to make this video because I really wanted to put a lot into this video. It might not turn out to be the best, but here I go. First off, I want to say that to all the Seahawks fans that are still whining about Super Bowl 40, which is most of your fan base, here we are. Here's your opportunity to get revenge, your ultimate opportunity to get revenge on us from Super Bowl 40, even though you had two other opportunities in which you failed miserably at. In two of those last games against us, you all didn't even score a single point. Especially in 2007, when most of those guys in that game were in Super Bowl 40. So I don't know. No excuses. But you're going to get another opportunity with your Super Bowl winning team, the team that's been to the previous two Super Bowls, and still has a lot of good talent on the field, and you're at home in front of the 12th man. Even though there's going to be a lot of Steelers fans there too, including myself. But no excuses after this game. We all beat you. None. Might as well say we own you guys. But anyways, let me talk about this game. First off, just a good matchup. Really good matchup. This is a game that I had circled on my calendar. I'm just so pumped, that, it's now winding down to this game. I live here in Washington State. It's a couple of miles south of Seattle in Tacoma. I will be making the trip, obviously. I'm going to soak it all up, the whole experience. Outside of the stadium, and definitely inside of the stadium, and just hang out with Steeler Nation. We travel well. We will be here. A lot of us are already here, and it's just wow. It's not just a meeting between two good football teams. It's a meeting between two good fan bases, and I'm just pumped up, and I'm ready for Sunday to get here. But let's talk about this game. Let me talk about the things that Mike Tomlin mentioned in his weekly press conference on Tuesday. Tomlin mentioned, how we have to prepare for our post-bye by not looking outside of our stadium. And I think most people know what I mean by this, not looking outside the stadium, especially this deep into the season, when a lot of people, a lot of teams are, really fighting for playoff spots. A lot of teams are outside of the playoff picture looking in, and they do need outside help. And we cannot get caught up in that stuff. We can't get caught up in where we stand right now, especially with some games still left to play. We cannot get caught up in what happens, in another stadium with another team. We can't get caught up with our competition with them in getting either a wild card spot or a number 1 seed or number 2 seed, whatever. We can't get it caught up, especially when we're already when we already control our own destiny. If the playoffs started today, we'd have the the 5th seed. So why would we focus on that stuff when we control our own destiny? If we just, win week in and week out, we'll be good to go. We just need to focus on the Seattle Seahawks, what's at hand, and taking care of that. The Bengals have lost twice, so this is a huge game for us to possibly gain some ground if the Bengals lose again, which is likely. But yeah, he touched up on that, which is crucial. I thought really crucial that he touched up on that. He touched up on how we need to rush Russell Wilson smart. We have to be disciplined when we blitz on Russell Wilson, because he's known to make guys miss, and he's known to really do a lot of damage outside of the pocket, either with his arm or his legs. So I don't need to go into any more detail with that. Russell Wilson is very, very dangerous out of the pocket, and we have to be disciplined when we blitz on Russell Wilson. I think the key is to make Russell Wilson play within the pocket. I think Russell Wilson is very uncomfortable in the pocket. I don't think he has developed fully in the pocket, so we have to really keep him in the pocket, collapse the pocket, put the necessary pressure on him. Yeah, I would say, if anything, make him beat us from the pocket instead of allowing him to beat us outside the pocket, where he's, like Ben, very dangerous. So we definitely have to be really smart when rushing Russell Wilson. Tomlin touched up on that. That was really important. He also touched up on, obviously, minimizing Seattle's run game. No, beast mode will not be playing in this game. And it's kind of sad, because nor will Le'Veon Bell play in this game. And wow, that would have been a great matchup if both of those superior running backs were involved in this game. And that's what I was really looking forward to when I saw this game on our schedule. Russell Wilson, beast mode against Juice, meaning Le'Veon Bell. I mean, that's a great matchup right there. But still, they're the guy filling in for beast mode. That he's doing a phenomenal job filling in for beast mode. He's had some, I think, back-to-back games of 100 yards or over. He's played 2 games where he's had 100 yards or over, so he's still dangerous. We still have to minimize the running game. That's their biggest strength on offense, and we have to minimize it. Russell Wilson is also dangerous with his feet, like I mentioned. We cannot let him scramble on us. Also, Richard Sherman and the Seahawks defense, obviously. Ben Roethlisberger has to be really smart when throwing the football, in that secondary, which is known to make big plays. A very huge matchup in this game will be Antonio Brown going up against Richard Sherman. But Antonio Brown, you can place him all over the field, not just on one side. He can play on both sides, so it doesn't, he can play on both sides of the ball, so it doesn't really matter. It's going to be pretty tough for Seattle secondary with our great receiving core in him, in Brown, Martavis Bryant, add in Heath Miller, Marcus Wheaton. It's going to be tough for them. And then, it's the Seahawks defense. We already know what they're all about. We have to score points in this game. I say this is a game where Haley better be creative with his play calls. He better have this playbook wide open. We have to jump on these guys early. We have to get off to a good start, but we also have to finish. Seattle's a great second half team. They've had, some crazy comebacks. And one that sticks out the most was the NFC Championship game, in which they came back from the dead. And that one, due to the Green Bay Packers not finishing, not capitalizing on opportunities, especially early in the game when they struggled in the red zone to score touchdowns and had to settle for field goals. So we have to take advantage of our opportunities. We don't do that, this one's going to look like a Seahawks win. So we have to do that, and I'm just stoked for this game. Huge game. It's going to be fun. I know they're going to be crying about Super Bowl 40. We don't live in the past, Steeler Nation. So if they want to cry, they can cry. And if they want to come up with excuses when we beat you all again, then you know what? You're open to me. We won the game, so you're open to me to continue to come up with excuses and crying about a Super Bowl that was played almost 10 years ago. So anyways, this should be a really fun game. Everybody, including Steeler Nation, you all have a very happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy football this weekend, especially today, and definitely enjoy this game in Seattle on Sunday. Go Steelers, and be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, like this video, even dislike this video. But anyways, everybody have a good one.